Hey, what's up guys, Radku here, back with another Yu-Gi-Oh video, and today is going to be Gouki. I'm surprised I haven't made this video before, like seriously, this deck is awesome. But like I said, today is going to be Gouki. So this deck revolves around getting into Isolde. Literally, this deck is Isolde Turbo. I'm joking, this deck is actually like super insane. I've been playtesting it a lot recently, and like the normal combo for the deck ends on like a 3-neg Appaloosa, ends on a Dragoon, Rusty Barty, 2 Fogblade, and it can extend even further. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. Starting things off, I play 3 copies of Gouki Super X. This card's your normal summon. So basically, one of the gimmicks of all the Goukis is that when they're sent to the graveyard, from the field to the graveyard, you can just add a Gouki from your card from your deck to your hand, which is insane. It's an easy way of searching out cards like Gouki Rematch and searching out more of your monsters. The Goukis replace themselves, which is one of the coolest things, because the deck can just continue to extend, and it's insane. Gouki Super X is probably the best one in the deck. I played 2 copies of Twist Cobra, mainly because it's just another Gouki name that I can search, and it has the next highest attack. I played 3 copies of Headbat. Headbat is easily searchable and is the only one that can actually special summon itself, although a lot of the time I forget to use its effect because it's not situational, but like you have to have a small bit of setup in order to use it. I played 2 copies of Gouki Guts and 1 copy of Octa Stretch because it targets to special summon off of Isolde. I played 1 copy of Riscorpio, kinda just because it's another way of starting off your plays depending on how many extenders you have. And then I played 1 copy of Codebreaker Zero Day, the honorary Gouki. Literally, I haven't seen a Gouki list that isn't playing the Codebreaker engine in a while. But that is it for the Gouki monsters. I'm just going to blaze through this list. Everything's pretty standard, and then I'll go into the combos. I played 3 copies of Fireflint Lady. This card is just an amazing extender. Like, this thing's god tier. And same with Super Quantum Red Layer. With Red Layer being in the game, we don't need to run cards like Junk Forward, because Red Layer literally has everything we need in it. It's insane. And Red Layer is probably like one of your best play starters, just because it can get on the field without the normal summon, and that's all you need. I play this Phantom Knights engine. Really, if you hard draw into this, it's even better, because like you have like ways of getting rid of it, but like still, these cards, 1, set up great extenders, and 2, are just easy setup for more disruption. I played 3 copies of Ash and 2 copies of Skullmeister. These are the easiest hand traps to play this format, and I feel that they're the most effective hand traps. Going into the spells, I played 1 copy of 1-for-1, 1 Rhoda, and 1 Monster Reborn. Monster Reborn is actually an amazing extender in this deck because it helps you recover from plays. And the fact is that, like, even though you play cards like Gouki Rematch, which are like a busted Monster Reborn, this card is still really good. Speaking of which, I played 2 copies of Gouki Rematch. This card is insane. Like, this card is one of the most powerful cards I've ever seen in the game. This card special summons 2 free Goukis from the grave for free, and it's searchable by all of the Goukis, meaning that if you want to extend your plays, you can easily search this and get 2 free Goukis on the field. It's just insanely powerful. Going into the equipped spells for Isolde, I played 1 Durandal because it's an easy search for any of your play starters, including, but not limited to, Fireflint Lady and Super Quantum Red Layer. Plus, this card's just another target to send off of Isolde. 1 Living Fossil and 1 Phoenix Blade, because 1 Phoenix Blade helps you gain back advantage, and Living Fossil is just another Monster Reborn in the deck. Going into the traps, I play 2 copies of Fogblade and 1 copy of Shade Brigadine. Shade Brigadine is mainly if I need to extend my plays a bit farther, and the deck can easily set up 2 Fogblade. And then I play the Dragoon engine because it's insanely free in the deck. But that is it for the main deck. I'm just going to blaze through the extra deck. 1 access code OTKs. Mech Knight Crusadia Avramax for an unbeatable monster. 1 Appaloosa for negation, plus it helps you play through Nibiru. 1 copy of Rusty Bardiche. This card's easy way to set up Disruption. 1 copy of Virus Swordsman and Berserker. These cards are so crazy. Like, these are some of the most powerful cards in the deck and can single-handedly make this deck viable. I play 1 copy of Draco Master of the Tenyi. It helps with extension plays if you get like Nibiru or something. I play 2 copies of Isolde. This card's just an easy way to go into any of your plays. Plus, Isolde is just super, super powerful, being able to special summon basically free Goukis from the deck. And if you really wanted to, you could play like a level 1 tuner. I'm not even sure if there is one. But like if you did, you could easily use this to do Hekla Fibrax plays, but I just decided not to do that because it's kind of a waste of time. I play 1 copy of Union Carrier because the thing is that all the Goukis say when they're sent to the graveyard, from the field to the graveyard, doesn't say where they need to be. So if you equip it, they get sent to the graveyard because they're like equipped to another Gouki. You get 2 searches. It's kind of convoluted, but I kind of liked it. I play 1 copy of Nightmare Unicorn. This card is really good. Plus, it sets up plays with access code. 1 copy of Verte and Dragoon, just because Dragoon is literally insane. 1 copy of Underworld Goddess. I was actually looking for like a higher link rating to go into, and Underworld Goddess fit the bill exactly what I needed, because like it's an easy way to set up plays, and it's just really, really good. And then rounding off the deck, I play 1 copy of Time Thief Redoer. You could cut Time Thief Redoer for like an IP Masquerena, but I kind of liked it. Like, it helps to actually set up some plays with Underworld Goddess if you play IP. So like, yeah, I'd cut the Time Thief Redoer just because you don't really play a lot of level 4s. Time Thief Redoer isn't exactly the best, so yeah, just add IP. So that is it for the deck. Let's go straight into the combo. Okay, so here we are at some playtesting. So I really like this deck is just insane. Like literally 2 extenders, or 1 extender and 1 warrior. This deck is just busted. So I use Suprex and a Twist Cobra off of Suprex, go into Isolde. This is kind of just a basic Gouki combo. Then I search the Riscorpio and the Headbat. Then I use that. Now, here's where I messed up. I could have used the Headbat's effect because I had so many Goukis in my hand, but I kind of forgot. So Headbat was kind of useless. But I did use Fireflint Lady. I linked those off into an Appaloosa. Now I'm Nibiru proof because like I summoned 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, and then at that point I am technically on my Nibiru, but people usually like to wait, and setting up the Appaloosa is really good. So the Gouki rematch could have easily been searched in the combo, but I hard drew into it. So like you link those off, go into a Codebreaker summons the other one from the deck. Use these to go into the Berserker. Use Berserker effect, special summon both of them back because you have a ton of link arrows. Then you can use those for play into Rusty Bardiche. Bardiche effect sends the Cloak's effect searches the boots. Now you have another extender. You can special summon the boots now. Then you can use those for link plays into the Verte Anaconda. Then Verte, going to set that, and then boom, you have a ton of disruption. You have 3 disruptions off of Appaloosa, 1 off of Dragoon because of how many cards you have in your hand. You have 2 Fog Blades because the guy scooped after this, but you could have banished the Silent Boots to set the second Fog Blade from your deck. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 disruptions and an the Dragoon is an Omni negate, so like if you come across like a Mystic Mine matchup, then boom, you have the full board, and you can easily play through almost anything just because of how versatile Gouki rematch is. Like seriously, it's insane. Then he scoops from here because he literally had nothing. Yeah, that was insane. It was actually the first time I was playing the deck. So, he has me go second. I'm not 100% sure what he was playing, but yeah, Dark Magician. I messed up here. He didn't add anything with it. Then he literally just scoops so quick because he used his Magician Soul, and then I troll, and then he does absolutely nothing. But like literally, he had nothing. And that was just like a taste of how good Gouki is. Gouki can extend even farther, but with Dragon Buster, Destruction Sword, and the Link Ross banned, the deck is going to have some issues. But the thing is that once Link Ross comes off the list inevitably, and when Hecla-Fyrax gets hit, the deck is going to be super insane. We don't need to play any tuners, and really, like, the Hecla-Fyrax engine doesn't matter. Like, if we can get Link Ross back, and lose Hecla-Fyrax, I would actually be happy about this deck. Of course, my Megalith deck would be very sad, but like this deck doesn't need Hecla-Fyrax, but Link Ross would have been nice for the deck. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the combos. Let's go to final thoughts. So the deck is all in all super consistent, and it's actually really versatile. So the thing is that like if you can get two warriors on the field, you have full combo. It's kind of similar to Infernoble Knight, but like slightly toned down. Like Infernoble Knight could set up a lot of stuff, but this deck is like very similar. But the thing is, the deck is super powerful, and I actually really like it going into the next few formats, because the thing is that once True King of All Calamities gets hit, and once Drytron gets hit a little bit, this deck will actually have a chance at contending, just because it can't really play through a ton of floodgates, because it doesn't have any like main deck outs to a lot of stuff, kind of like Mystic Mine. Did come across a few matchups like that. But the thing is that the deck is just super powerful, and it can play through so much stuff that this deck is a definite good option going into the next few formats. So that's pretty much it for the video. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, let me know what you thought, and let me know if there's anything you would change about the deck. Would you change up the Gouki lineup? I feel like this is the optimal lineup, just in case you like hard draw into any of your Guts or your Octa Stretch, just because you want to have more targets to summon off of his ult. And yeah, that's pretty much it, and I'll see you in the next Yu-Gi-Oh video. Peace, guys.